I am Gina Holmes. If you have not met me, I am going to show you a couple versions of lattes. Now, if you've made a latte, or maybe you've never made a latte before, they are so easy to do at home, but it really is like whatever you can create in your mind, and you can see a recipe and you can change things around. They don't have, it's not a hard fast, right? So we're gonna do two of them, and we're gonna start off with, and they're both being cold because I don't know where you're at, but it's flipping hot in Omaha this week. So we're gonna start off with a butterscotch fruit tea latte. Yeah, I know, I said fruit tea. So if you haven't ever had Better Be Butterscotch fruit tea, I highly recommend that you try it out. It was one I was like, I don't know, but I've grown to absolutely love it. So Better Be Butterscotch, let's see, what are our ingredients on this one? Apple, carob, pineapple pieces, rose hip, there's a little bit of rooibos tea in here, and red currants, and it is flippin' delicious. I always do, I have to smell every time. I love it. Just, I don't know, it makes my senses happy. So here is Better Be Butterscotch. Is that not beautiful? I know, you think fall, but it's so good iced in the summer. Yes. So I actually did a little prep work. Fruit teas, 5 to 6 minutes if you're doing it in hot water, okay? Now, I like to let my fruit tea steep just a little bit longer because I think, well, it just pulls out some extra flavor. So I'm using the Breezy today. If you haven't ever seen the Breezy, yeah, it's an excellent piece of hardware. Okay, so what I did is I put 2 heaping teaspoons, because I want to make this strong. I'm going to put it over ice. There's a fine mesh infuser on the bottom, and it's going to drain right out into our cup. Now you're going to notice I didn't put very much hot water in here because I'm going to add more cold. I just wanted that hot water to activate it and get it steeped, right? To pull those flavors out quickly. So I'm going to add a little bit of cold water on top of this. And I'm just pulling it from the sink, right? Maybe if you have well water or something, you wouldn't want to do it from the sink. But yeah, our water's good here. Okay, so here's our Better Be Butterscotch, all ready to go. Now, I've got one of our sparkle cups, and these will be back soon. These are so fun, right? You can see all the sparkles in here, but here's the thing. If you like rub it on your shirt, you create some static electricity, and that makes your sparkles stick to the side, right? Fun magic trick, something cool to do with the kids. So you can see that it's starting to happen, that they're sticking to the side. All right, so I am gonna put a couple ice cubes in here, and you guys, I have the most gigantic ice cubes, so I'm only using one in this one. All right. I'm gonna leave a little room in here when I pour this because we're also frothing some milk. Now, I went ahead and kind of started this, but I don't put much in here. And really, you can use any type of milk. Maybe some cashew milk, maybe cow's milk, pea milk, whatever you want. Each type of milk does froth a little bit differently. Right now I have a little Italian sweet cream. I want that little bit of sweetness to go with this. So if you haven't used a milk frother before, put just a little bit of milk, right? That will give you a good couple of cups out of here. Although this is very large, so if you want to use it on a bigger scale, you certainly can. Pump it up and down, and then what that does is it creates air to froth your milk. So simple. And if you have littles in your life, they love to do this. My nephew, this is like one of his favorite things to do when it comes to my house. When you start to feel some resistance, that's how you know that you have enough air in there, okay? And if you tip, let it sit for 30 seconds, a minute, and let that milk set up, okay? So this really is ready to go. You can see that frothiness already sitting there. And I am just gonna put this to the side and spilled a little on my breezy. Okay, butterscotch, I'm gonna fill about halfway, well, a little over half. I'm just gonna top this off, okay? There we go. Now, on top of here, we are gonna add our frothed milk. Yes. And I forgot the topping. Holy cow, guys. 1 second. Let me grab it. All right. Here we go. A little caramel syrup, right? So enjoyable. I have one of my barista spoons that came with my sparkly cup. And I'm just gonna pour some in my spoon so I can drizzle it on top. And it's been sitting in the fridge, so it's kind of slow moving. Yeah, we're gonna pour this right on top. And oh my goodness, is this gonna be delicious? All right, so there we go. You see the caramel sitting, and then if you just kind of, oh, frog in the throat, give it a little swirl. I am telling you, this is gonna rock your world. Let's give it a sip. Oh yeah. I think I might have to go out on the patio and enjoy the rest of this one. Yum, yum. Okay, so that is butterscotch. Man, that's a little tongue twister on the lips. All right, so that's your first easy latte to do. Second one, I love my matcha. Love, love, love my matcha. All right, I've got another cup here. And grab a little bit of hot water here. And I am gonna use, now you could use this with so many different flavors, but I happen to grab vanilla. Some of the nice new ones like the caramel and the salted caramel. The cinnamon would be really good. You could mix flavors. Sorry, I had to grab a utensil. Now, so I'm gonna have my cup, right? I am just gonna put a little bit of hot water on the bottom just so that I can mix up my matcha. All right, here we go, vanilla matcha. Now coconut, that would be another great one. And have you seen our matcha spoon, right? Nice long handles now, so when you put your hand in here, you don't come up with green knuckles. All right, half teaspoon of serving. If you haven't seen matcha before, it's a green tea leaf that's ground into powder, and it has the most amazing properties to it. It has, it's good for our digestive system, cholesterol. It has a slow release caffeine, so it gives you energy for several hours without the jitters. It has an amino acid called L-theanine. L-theanine creates a calmness in your body. So amazing. There are so many times I have a stressful day job, and this gets me through, I tell you. Now we do offer a matcha whisk. Mine, I've had it for several years and it gave out on me, so I have to get a new one. So I just use a regular whisk, okay? So there is my matcha. I've got it all mixed up here. Now, let's make this into a latte. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some ice in here next because I want this cold. Like I said, it's warm outside. All right, ice in the cup. Now, next, you could, if you wanted to, add some type of sweetener before you put that ice in. You could do like a maple syrup. You could do a pre-made simple syrup. Make your own simple syrup. So easy. A cup of water, 3/4 a cup of sugar in a little saucepan. Turn it on low and basically just till that sugar blends in with the water. Simple syrup done. That easy. And you can even flavor it. maybe with a fruit tea or some vanilla. There are so many different options out there. All right, now I have my matcha, right? Okay, next thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a little bit more of this Italian sweet creamer and froth it also. So I'm gonna add a little bit more since we just used it in our other drink. Again, this is my preference to do that sweet cream, but use your cashew milk, use your cow's milk, use your pea milk, whatever type of milk that you prefer, right? Almond milk, unsweetened, sweetened, so many different choices, okay? So I'm already feeling this resistance again in our milk frother. All right, so pull this out. Now, I am just gonna add this right over. Oh, look at that. I did just the right amount. I am good. All right, now I'm just gonna take my spoon because I wanna go ahead and mix this up. Yeah, ooh. Okay. Matcha latte, that easy to make. Could you make this before work and have it? Absolutely. On your breaks or your lunches, before you run to the store, whatever you need to give you some great energy. I may come away with a mustache. Oh, it's like ice cream in a cup. So good. What would you change up? Would you use, what flavor of matcha would you use in here? What's your preference on milk? Tell me what you think, and I will be back later to see you again. Have a great one.